Now that Pakistan has enunciated its India-centric nuclear weapons policy, India must change its stance and reject the idealistic and strategically inconsequential no first use policy and prepare its armory with miniature nuclear warheads. One of the major requirements of nukes remains the delivery platforms. Intercontinental ballistic missiles and medium-range ballistic missiles are formidable and reliable delivery platforms and have different names in different nations. The revolutionary development of delivery vehicles has been the ability to carry multiple warheads. In strategic parlance, the term used for such capability is the Multiple Independently Targetable Re-Entry Vehicle, or the MIRV. MIRV ballistic missiles, namely Agni-5, enhances the nation's capability manifold. It enables simultaneous attacks on more than one target, with one ICBM carrying maybe 10 warheads. The actual number of warheads carried by various ICBMs remains classified. Hello and welcome to News Affairs. Before we proceed, we request our viewers to subscribe this channel if you have not yet subscribed. And please do not forget to like and share this video. In this video, we bring you the most daring claims by the Pakistan nuclear establishment chief yet against India. So please do not miss this video and do share your views in the comments box. However, a reasonable guess places most ICBMs capable of carrying at least 6 warheads. Multiple warheads require launch vehicles to be able to lift off with large payloads. For instance, 6 Little Boys, the name given to the first nuclear weapon to be dropped over Hiroshima on 6 August 1945 by the United States Air Force B-29 bomber, would weigh nearly 58,000 kilograms. Such lift-off capability does not exist in all nations. Hence, nuclear scientists have been trying to miniaturize the nukes, reducing their weight without compromising on yield. Most nuclear weapon states, including India, must have attained some success in this field. If the weight of a 20 kiloton yield bomb is reduced to a mere 1,000 kilograms, an ICBM capable of lifting a 6,000 kg payload can easily be launched with 6 such bombs. The factual data on miniaturization remains a closely guarded secret by all nations. The world and India continue to entwine themselves in the Cold War era terminology, namely flexible response, massive retaliation, and so on. Iran is virtually at the doorstep of going nuclear, while the United States nuclear weapons are deployed in South Korea. The Global Times, the Chinese Communist Party's mouthpiece, has unequivocally enunciated that China's no first use policy of nukes is not applicable against nations that occupy Chinese territory illegally. India is one of those countries as per Chinese claims. Pakistan continues to produce nuclear warheads and currently holds more warheads than India, with fairly matching launch capabilities. The Pakistan nuclear program has a different dimension in comparison to other nuclear nations, since Pakistan nuclear weapons have only one target: India. The suggestions to reject the idealistic and strategically inconsequential NFU policy have been made, although not explicitly, over the years. There have been a few instances. Nearly 20 years ago, in 2003, India made a categorical assertion that it would use nuclear weapons in response to chemical or biological attacks. India has taken a giant step forward by activating an unsafeguarded prototype fast breeder reactor, commonly known as the PFBR, near Kalpakam. When operational, it would enhance India's plutonium production capacity. The recent MIRV-capable Agni-5 launch has clearly and unequivocally highlighted India's resolve to continue upgrading its nuclear weapons delivery capability. The development of miniature nuclear weapons would be a formidable step in that direction. Pakistan celebrates the Chagai nuclear tests as Yawm-e-Takbir, or the Day of Greatness. The man who converted the bomb into a weapon is Lieutenant General Kidwai. It is under his leadership that the Pakistan nuclear program flourished and is still flourishing. His singular contribution to the Pakistan nuclear program has been to create an array of surface-to-surface missiles which are capable of carrying nukes from a few hundred to a few thousand kilometers, effectively covering India, including the Andamans. Currently, Lieutenant General Kidwai is an advisor to the Pakistan National Command Authority. Pakistan's nuclear weapons program is India-centric. Pakistan is now evolving full-spectrum deterrent because of India's hostile approach towards Pakistan. He stated that Pakistan's surface-to-surface missiles would reach all intended targets anywhere in India from its westernmost launch bases. He chided India's massive retaliation policy by clearly stating, rather challenging India, that Pakistan will not only survive India's nuclear attack but also respond in a befitting manner, hitting vital Indian targets at will, notwithstanding the so-called ballistic missile defense system, the S-400. Viewers, what is your opinion on this massive statement by the advisor to the Pakistan's National Command Authority? Please share your opinions in the comment box. He further added that Pakistani surface-to-surface missiles can hit targets within a few meters, easily neutralizing India's missile and defense systems. He made the most important statement that Pakistan would employ not only counter-value but also counter-cities targeting strategy. He further reaffirmed that despite Pakistan going through turbulent times, both politically and economically, the nuclear program and its further enhancement would not be impeded. The Indian response to such hostile assertions has been muted, though the Indian leadership has often claimed that India's nuclear weapons are not for display alone. The August 15 celebrations and the PM's address from the ramparts of the Red Fort would perhaps be the ideal platform and timing to warn the adversaries to behave, or else. Jai Hind.